Hi, it's Christian here and welcome to another fly tying tutorial. Today I'll be tying this one. See? A little tan colored shrimp with some feathers in it. This one, the 4B rooster cape in badger color in ginger. I wanted to find some use for this one, so that's why I tied this one the other day, and that ended up in this little tutorial. So we're gonna need a 4B rooster ginger, what's it called? Rooster cape. That's the one. Yeah. Quite cheap feathers and lots of them in this one. Quite nice as well. For this little fly, you also gonna need some semi-shield dubbing or any orange dubbing. This one is UV steelhead torch. Really potent stuff for the strike point. I'm gonna use some veevus black powerthread and some Raidzap UV resin to secure the eyes, which are these ones, the Easyshrimpeyes in extra small. And the hook for this one is the traditional shrimp hook from Ahrex in size 6. And I was looking to my stash of dubbings to find a color that matched the feathers, and that ended up in this one, the light tan one in STF. This one from Krogh. And I'm gonna add some antennas with some tan superhair and a little bit of Midge crystal flash. Just a little bit. This is a beetroot color, I think a root beer beetroot color, so I would call. And that's about it. A very nice little shrimp here with some great colors and some great translucent action going on here, I believe, in this one. So let's tie that one. Here we go. So this is the one we are aiming for, a little brown light tan shrimp, as you can see. And I'm gonna start by my hook in my vise, which was the Ahrex traditional shrimp hook in size 6, and some veevus powerthread here in black to start with. And I'm just gonna add some thread in a hurry here to get us going all the way here to the back, and then some semi-shield as a strike point. The UV steelhead torch color, it's called. Add a little bunch of that here in the back. It's not much more than that. I'm just gonna comb that out. I like to support the dubbing here with my thumb, combing this, just so I don't rip the thread. But this one is, this brush is hard on the material. There we go. So there was a little orange strike point here. Then I'm gonna make a very small dubbing loop, just where I ended my semi-shield up. Get that loop ready. And then I'm gonna take some of my light tan STF dubbing, a small bunch of that. And I'm gonna, like this, align the fibers. So pulling and laying on top, pulling and laying on top. And I'm gonna just use a very small amount, to be honest. That was way too much, but that was just to show you how to do it. Like this, not more than that. I'm gonna put that in my loop. it like this. I'm gonna spin that. Like that, and comb it out with your brush. And when I've combed it as much as I can, I'm gonna take my dubbing needle, get the rest out. So I really get this stuff that's close to the thread. Get that out as well. There we go. See? And then I'm just gonna get ready here. Get that bobbin out of the way. So I'm just gonna move forward here slowly while pulling back on the STF. That's 1, 2, 3 laps of that. And just a little brush with your comb. And lock it in. There you go. And just pull back and tie it in. This way you get a nice taper on the tail, and it's very translucent material, this STF. I don't want it as long as this because the fibers from the feather I'm going to use in a sec are not as long either. So I'm just going to shorten it a little bit. But now you have a very transparent little tail. And I'm going to take a little bunch again, little bit of dubbing again, really not much, make a little bit more. And that's just to create a good base for the shrimp eyes. I'm gonna put on in just a second. There we go. See? Before I do that, I'm just gonna give that a brush as well. And then it is actually time for the Easyshrimpeyes, an extra small black. These are excellent. I'm gonna take one of these little babies and I just shorten it a bit, just cut off 1/2 centimeter or so. So it's not necessary with so much. And just put those sides up on top here, where you like. Tie them in. I like them there. They are aligned as they are supposed to. And with those secured, I'm gonna secure them even more with some Raidzap. Just because I can. I'm gonna take this one, the thin one. Just give it a drop here. So it won't go anywhere. Except that. It's quite fast, this fly. Then I'm gonna take some of my tan superhair just for a few antennas. So I'm I'm just gonna take 2 of these. Try to find 2 straight ones. And place these 2 in between the eyes and make it a little longer than the STF. Tie that in. There we go. Then I'm gonna take my Midge flash beetroot, I think it's called. Couple of those strings of flash here, about the same length as the superhair. Some more of the STF, and grab a little bunch and line the fibers again. And a very small bunch like this, I'm gonna place up here on top of the tank, in between the eyes, covering the superhair and the flash I just tied in. I'm gonna tie in the material, it's just gonna help taper the fly a bit. Like that. Then it is time for this baby, the whiting 4B rooster cape in medium ginger. I'm gonna find a feather here in the back, which I think is suited to this fly. One like this. Get rid of all the shitty fluffy down here. And it's a question of how long you want your fibers here. From where you tie them in. This is okay. So I'm just gonna tie that in. I'm gonna flatten the stem actually with a pair of tweezers. Flatten it, or even with your teeth. I'm not too fussy about that, to be honest. So I'm just gonna tie that in. Wait. I'm not gonna have a rib on this one or anything. I'm just gonna hope it'll stay there, and the feather's not gonna get ripped by sea trout teeth. But if it's caught a few sea trout, then I guess it's okay if the feather gets torn. Well, I'm just gonna apply a fairly thin layer of dubbing here to hide my thread and help building the taper of the fly. I want this characteristic cone shape, and then I'm gonna add a bit more dubbing. Then I'm going back towards the eye, so I got some dubbing to comb out in a little while. So I'm just gonna more loosely and with more material work my way forward here. Before I start with my feather, I'm just gonna gently brush my body here a bit. Shrimp here. layers. And back on my feathers here while I work my way up the sink. And this color of dubbing is quite close to the feathers. I think so. And we know sea trout, they notice these things. So you better get that right. So I'm gonna lock it up here in the front and get rid of the stem and really tighten it up here in the front. There we go. Nice little head. And then I'm gonna finish. Tighten that and get rid of that. Then I'm gonna take my brush again and just nice and easy put in some pressure here on my feathers without destroying it. There we go. A little brown, transparent little shrimp. I am pretty sure it's gonna work. Could just add some more of this if you wanted to. Yeah. Sky's limit. This one is a killer, I think. And it's gonna work beautifully. Well, that was it for tonight. A fast little easy shrimp. Hope you enjoyed it, and will subscribe for more content on my little channel. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.